Hello everybody, this is Rhea from the Petersburg Library here in Pike County, and I have a between craft for you. If you've been here before and you've done between crafts, we haven't done one in quite a while, I know, but we have grab and goes, and this is what we're going to be making today. It is a little pillow, little fleece tied pillow, and this is how we're going to do it. All right, when you come and pick up your grab and go, you will get one of these. This has got all that you need in there, except at home you will have to have a pair of good sharp scissors. And inside the bag is 2 pieces of fleece and enough stuffing to make a pillow. And the fleece is squared as nicely as I could square it. Fleece is kind of hard to square anyway. But to start with, you're going to need to cut a square out of every corner. And I measured about 2 inches in from both sides. And you cut out the corner. And you turn and cut it this way. Fleece is forgiving, I will say that, so mistakes are not horrible. So put it on there, and if you just keep the first one you cut, if you keep the little square, then you can use it to measure out the other 4 corners. Once you get the 4 corners cut out, then we're going to start cutting strips. Now, let's see here. I don't need that anymore. To do the 4 sides, to cut the strips, instead of measuring a whole bunch, I went straight for the middle. And you try to cut in the same, as what you did on the sides. Like I said, it's forgiving. Then, let's see, you go in the middle again. And then once you get these 4 cuts, then you're going to divide those into 3. And that's just 2 cuts. So each one of these has 3. And that's what you will tie. I'll show you how to do the end pieces because they're a little bit shorter. They're not as long as the top and the bottom. And again, you just go in the middle. And then in the middle of that, as close as you can get it. And then instead of cutting 3 pieces, you're just going to do into. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the sides, 12 on the top and bottom. So I'll go ahead and cut the rest of mine, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have all the cuts made along both sides, the top and the bottom and both sides, and you can see those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tying, and I will tie along a short end and up the long side, and then I will start back down here and tie up the other long side because I want to leave a portion of the short end open to do the stuffing, and it's just easier that way to do on the short end. So there really is no big issue with tying the knots. It's however you want to do it. And generally, if you are the only one doing it, it'll look the same all the way around. And you'll find out that with fleece, one end, one portion of your blanket or pillow, whatever you're doing, will be stretchy, the little ties, and one will not. And you'll think, oh, I didn't cut that big enough, but you did. It's just that some of them will stretch and some of them won't. So the stretchy ones are easier to tie, and they go a lot quicker. So that you don't have to watch me tie all of them, I'll just go around this corner. And it's really no big deal. Here's the last one on the one edge. Just be careful and make sure that you actually have the top and the bottom tie and not mixed in. Something else, when you get a side done, kind of give it a little stretch. Now here I am at the corner, and this is the sides that don't want to stretch very far. You just keep on tying. Go right up the side. It doesn't take very long to do one of these. Of course, any of you that's made a blanket, it takes a little bit longer, and if you cut your ties smaller, it's going to take you longer to tie them. But you'll have a different look. As you tie, it kind of draws up a little bit, so you need to keep stretching it out a little bit. You'll hear a little pop of a thread here and there, but it ain't going to hurt anything. Okay. We'll be back just in a little bit with the rest, as soon as I get all these tied. Okay, I have tied all the ties around to the short end, and I will tie one more because it doesn't need to be that big of an opening. But once you get this tied, you leave, I'd say 4 of them open. You will have stuffing in your make and take bag, and just feed it through the hole. The stuffing has sparkles in it. I don't know why, but it does. It's going to be on the inside. Nobody's going to see them, but you'll know they're there. Just work at it a little bit. Once you get it in there, you can reposition it, fluff it out a little bit, and shape it. I'll work on this end down here. It's not got as much in it. Okay, you get to this point, make sure you got all your ties pulled out, not stuffed in there. And then tie it shut. I don't know if you've noticed it here or not, but the back of it is black, of course, and the way I have been tying it, purely by accident, the black ties have all ended up towards the front, which kind of coordinates and looks nice. Give your pillow a little stretch. You'll hear little pops here and there, but it's all right. And there it is. And you have a nice pillow for your room. Okay, if you follow the steps I gave you, this is what you should have. If you have any problems with it, ask mom or dad, or call or something. I don't know. It's not that hard to do. Play with it, and be sure and stop by the Petersburg branch and pick up your grab and go. Go home, make you a pillow, enjoy, and keep looking for next time. I don't know what we'll be doing, but we'll be doing something. See you then.